What's up, guys? My name is Matt, and do you like that glare? Do you like that glare in this Peaceful Guardian episode Season 2, Episode 3? Peaceful Guardian episode Season 2, Episode 3. I said episode twice. That was so pointless. That was so pointless to do. Why did I even do that? Why? But what do we need to do? I think today we need to go get those 5 calcified fragments, because I think getting the 5 calcified fragments has a chance. That's how we get the sword, if I remember correctly. Correctly. That's how we speak words. Anyways, I think we're going to go get those 5 calcified fragments and also maybe patrol the dreadnought, because that's the best way to get them. No, that is not how we can't patrol the dreadnought, but we can still go to the dreadnought and potentially get them. Also, I jumped into this episode really quick. I don't know why I did that. Probably because it's in the same session. I'm like, you guys remember, even though this episode is a couple days spaced apart on the YouTubes, for me, it was like 10 minutes ago that I ended the last one. And it was only 10 minutes because I had to render the whole thing out. Not render, I mean, get it all ready audio-wise and export things. But that's outside stuff that you guys don't care about. I know. I'm sorry for including you in the outside things and breaking the fourth wall in a Peaceful Guardian episode, because I never, ever do that. Now, we can get, like, a bunch of the things by jumping up here. Well, there's, like, what is there, like, how many are in this area? I think there's, like, 3. I don't know. I know there's one up here. Just jump up here, get the calcified fragments up here. Is it up here? Is it all the way up here? I don't remember where it's at. I think it's up here. Why would I not know this? I am the guy that did Destiny videos for the longest time. Is it right here? No. Is it up higher? Probably. Is it up here? No. Is it up higher? More than likely. How high can we go? We'll find out by getting to the highest point right now, and then going around the corner and grabbing this calcified fragment. Is it exhilarating? Are you guys enjoying this episode? Are you guys enjoying it so far? Because all we've done is grabbed a calcified fragment. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go grab another one. We're going to go grab another one right over here. I almost killed myself, and it's respawn restricted. I died. You know what I should have done there? You know what I should have done there? Probably weaken the Cabal forces before I attempted to run in there like a crazy person and get the calcified fragment. But I'm going to run in there like a crazy person and get the calcified fragment, because that's how I do things. Because I want to get this calcified fragment, and then I'll weaken the forces, because that's how I do things. I keep saying that's how I do things. I am so good at commentary. I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. Can I keep saying that over and over again? Should I push this entire episode where I repeat myself and say episode, and I hope you guys are enjoying this episode, and that's how I do things over and over again, just to annoy the living crap out of everyone watching this so they unsub and never come back to my channel? I think that's what we need to do this whole time. I like how the Cabal forces are weakened by 22%, and I've literally done nothing. I don't think I've killed any of them. I literally don't think I've killed anything. I think they're just dying in my presence, thus you get an aid. Is this level 30? It is a level 30 mission. I think there's another calcified fragment over here. I'm going to go grab this one, because that's what we're here for. We're only here for the calcified fragments. I mean, we're going to do the mission, but we're only here for the calcified fragments. There's number 4. Is there a 5th one in here? I don't remember. I don't know. I know there's a bunch in this area. I know there's like one more somewhere. Where is it though? Is it this way? It's over here, I think. It's in this like tunnel thing to the left of my current position. Like deep down in the little tunnel bits here. I'm gonna go grab the 5th one. I don't know why I'm like bringing you along on this boring journey of me grabbing calcified fragments, but at the same time, why the hell not? It's entertaining, right? Not gonna lie, I've gone around in circles in this tunnel because I don't know how to navigate it. I just keep going in circles. I'm gonna go this way. Is it? Is this the way? Wait, is this where I came from, or is this where I'm going? I don't know. This is where I'm going. Haha! There's number 5, and I just leveled up because I finished that. Level 31. Did I get anything on the on this? I did. I have a couple. Oh my god! I have a couple things. Let's get landfall. Let's get focus control. And let's get this thing, because why not? This is how we do Peaceful Guardian episodes, right? I'm purposely doing this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm purposely being absolutely obnoxious at the beginning of this episode. I felt it was fun to do. I'm gonna go back to doing the normal thing where I go kill things and talk about random things in my mind instead of doing like a Let's Play really badly, because that's how I do things. Please tell me someone caught the fact that I just did that again. Hope you guys are enjoying this episode. Now, I'm not entirely gonna lie. I don't know why I was doing that, but I felt it was something funny to do. I always, before I sit down, I don't plan these episodes out, but sometimes like I'll get an idea, and then I'll just run with the idea a little bit. Are they? Oh my god! Please don't die. Oh, this is open now. I'm going to die because I didn't realize this was open. Please don't murder me. Oh god. Okay, we're good. We're good. No, I don't know if you guys know this, but like I'll sit down and I don't like plan out the episodes. I don't have some sort of script that I'm reading off of, like it'd be really fun to do this. I literally start an episode and then I start talking. And as I start talking, things and ideas pop into my head and I'm like, it'd be really funny if I did this, or it'd be really entertaining if I did this, or it might be really annoying, but if I drive the joke home so far that it might be funny just to do it over and over again. Because one of the things that I've done for comedy, like, in my entire lifetime, and how I make my friends laugh and stuff like that. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm telling you my secret to being funny so you guys can realize that how funny I'm actually not. But essentially what I do is I'll repeat things, like, to the point that they get annoying. Like, I'll just keep saying the same thing, the same bullshit joke. Like, I keep saying, oh, I hope you guys enjoy this episode over and over again. Because for the first couple times, it's really, it's funny the first time, or it makes sense the first time. The first time, it's like, oh, I said, he's hoping that words come out of my mouth. Dear God, please, English language. This is my native tongue, I promise. But I'll say things a bunch of times, over and over again, for no reason. And then it becomes annoying. Like I said, the first time, totally makes sense. Like, oh, he's like, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And you're like, yeah, I do enjoy the Peaceful Guardian series. That's why I subscribe to him, or whatever. Right? You know, people do that kind of thing. But then, when I say it again, you're like, really? Is he going to say that again? Like, is he wasting my time right now? Why is he wasting my time? And I'm really not wasting your time. I'm just doing it for pure humor. Oh my God, I hate phalanxes so much. But as I was saying, so, like, at the beginning of the episode, I was like, I hope you guys enjoy this episode, or I hope you guys enjoy the Peaceful Guardian series, or whatever I said. I don't even remember what I said at this point, because it's been a little bit. And by a little bit, it's been like a couple minutes, and that's my extent of memory, I guess. Yeah, jump into that grenade. But then after I say it a couple times, you're like, oh my God, it's starting to get annoying, which is exactly my intent. I want it to get annoying. Because then once you push the annoyingness just that much further, just push it a little bit farther than annoying. Once it's no longer annoying, it becomes funny again. At least that's my idea. And I'm probably incorrect, but I hope that's the case, because people laugh at it. They might be laughing because I'm an idiot, but I'm not sure. Like, people just seem to enjoy when I push the limits on a joke. That's how Daniel Tosh got famous, by the way. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I need to run away. I'm gonna die. I was hoping that my nade would come back, like, just a second earlier, but it didn't, so I almost died because of it. But yeah, we're alive now. I throw a nade at him. I almost killed myself because of the nade. Oh God, we need to go into super. Got landfall now, which is good, but also awful, because now I wasted my super and I wanted to use it on the potential boss that's coming up. And by the potential boss, I mean the Shadow of Oryx, if I remember right. This is Shadow of Oryx. I almost pulled the trigger there. That would have been real bad. Now, one thing I also like to do is predict comments, and these comments never happen, but I always want to predict them for future, cases when, I have 100,000 subs down the road. Never gonna happen, but anyways, gotta keep my hopes and dreams up, But one of the things that I like to do is predict comments, and like one thing will be like, you seem like you said in your Hey Matt, where's Destiny video that you're not gonna half-ass the series, and it kind of sounds like you're half-assing this series right now. No, I'm not half-assing this series. I'm literally just filling the air with comments and words and things that I'm saying, because you guys just don't want me to jump cut all the way to the end of things, because that's boring. You guys watch the series because I'm playing a game that you play, and I'm not just playing a game that you play, but I'm playing a game that you play with no guns. And I don't know why I felt the need to explain what the series is and why you guys watch it, at least why I presume you watch it. Hopefully you don't watch it for just that, you watch it for me, but who knows? I've noticed that you guys really like the Peaceful Guardian series, but you don't watch Binding Isaac. But that's, hey, you know what? That's you. You do you guys. You do you. Like, I'll watch anything you post, and then you don't watch it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying there? I don't know why I'm on a tangent now. You know that part where I said that I predict comments and then got all defensive about it there and, like, attacked people for not watching my Binding of Isaac series? I want to clarify that I'm not, like, calling you guys out or anything. That's just me presenting a different form of humor that I haven't really tried on the channel. I guess I'm just trying to, like, spice things up. Because, like I'm saying, the Peaceful Guardian is literally a game that you guys have played numerous times. And because you've played it I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like that. Why did that happen that way? Isn't he supposed to be like, okay, we're good. We survived. They disappeared. They took the thing. All right, I think we're good. We're good. That was a little scary for some odd reason. Can I please kill you all so you stop trying to murder me? Where did you guys go? Did you teleport somewhere? Oh, you're over here now. No, this isn't the same group. Actually, it might be because they're hurt. Could you stop splitting? It's day one. You're not allowed to duplicate like that. Ugh. You remember those burritos I was talking about in the last episode? It's still the same day, and they're still causing the same issues on my insides. But it was delicious, so I'm not regretting anything. Okay, in all seriousness time now, I was being a little sporadic and like just saying words that came to my head, didn't plan out my thoughts at all, which probably seemed a little off-putting to a couple people, and at the same time, probably was mildly humorous to other people, and some people were like, what the fuck is going on with Matt? Is he okay? Is he going crazy? Nah, I'm perfectly fine. So let me clarify a few things. One, with the whole, like, taking stabs at the fact that you guys aren't watching Binding of Isaac, I want to clarify that that game is a super niche game. Like, I totally understand how niche of a game that is. It's so very niche. Like, no one, like, it takes a very specific person to like that kind of game. It's just an indie game. I get it. I totally understand why people aren't watching that game. And I shouldn't say I understand why people aren't watching that game, but I'm not taking stabs at you guys. I want to clarify that. I just want to clarify that right now that I'm not doing that. But then also the whole like randomness that was what was just going on in my head and whatnot, that was purely me trying to bring some sort of random entertainment to something that you guys have done. You guys have watched. You guys have played this part. You've done this in dailies many a time. Like, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. So me throwing out the little tidbits and doing things the way I do them, yes, you watch it for me, the fact that I do guns, but you could go out and do it with no guns yourself. Like, there's nothing new to this. This is all something that you guys have done. You've all seen it, so I have to kind of bring something different to the table every single time that I do this. Otherwise, it just seems it's the same thing. It's nothing different, and of course, me doing it differently is how I do it. I don't know. I'm trying to get words out, and I guess my words are not working out very well. And is he really gonna just constantly drain my super all the time? No. I forgot that he does this. Get out of here, Acolyte's Eye. I just have to get my nade back up over and over again. I need to get a set of perks that when I melee, holy jump, Thrall Batman. That made no sense. Yeah, but I need to get some perks to where when I melee, my grenade goes up, and when I use a grenade, my melee goes up. That's one of the main perks. And I don't know if you guys realize that, but when I do Peaceful Guardian, one of the things I try to do is min-max a little bit. You may not see it actively. It may not be something that you actively see me going through and try to do, but you might see it in the Peaceful Guardian series a little bit this time around, just to kind of add a little tidbit of information of things that I do. But are you? Thank you for. Do you have to like shoot him to prevent him from doing that? I think you must have to damage him to prevent him from doing that. I don't know. I've never actually seen him do that weird attack before. That was interesting. But yeah, I think that might be something that I include in this Peaceful Guardian series, is the min-maxing and looking for specific perks and those kind of things, because those perks are actually what make the Peaceful Guardian so good. And there's a lot of things that I probably wouldn't have gotten through had I not sat there and min-max things like I have been. You know, like I said, in the entire Season 1 and those 4 episodes of the technical Season 2, but those are no longer in the Season 2 playlist. They're still on my channel. You guys can go back and look for them and find them. They are there. They're just not in the playlist anymore because I felt that that season wasn't what you guys asked for. If that makes sense. I don't know. I just felt it wasn't Season 2, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird how I'm doing things, but just note that I just totally wasted that nade. Totally wasted that nade. I might die now. Oh god, please do not murder me. Please stop shooting things at me. Please let me survive. Whatever you do, just let me survive. Did he teleport? He teleported. Stop doing your thing, man. Stop doing your thing. How many hits can I... You're not even shooting at me. Now you're shooting at me. Now I run. This is a very interesting way of doing this. But I keep getting sidetracked for what I'm saying. Throughout the entire Peaceful Guardian episode 1 through 22 or whatever it was, the entire first season... What is this sprint right now? Do you guys see this sprint of how slow it is? Why am I sprinting so slow? I'm sprinting right now. I promise you. What the... Can I break out of it? I feel like I was moving really slow there. But, as I was saying, through the entire first season, one thing I was doing in the background was, you may not have noticed it, but the gear did change, and there was a lot of playtime that you guys didn't see happen. And the reason you guys didn't see that happen is because I felt it wasn't necessary to show on camera, but now that I think about it, it might have been really interesting of what I was going through to get the specific gear pieces, like the Justicars like stuff, because I was wearing Justicar stuff on my Hunter for a longest time, like the New Monarchy stuff. But what I was doing, I was actually leveling New Monarchy, getting the packages, and taking those packages and hoping for a very specific perk roll or perk set. Is it dead? It's dead! We did it! And once I got that perk set, I just stuck with it. And you guys never really noticed the difference because the stats were generally the same. They were still things. You might be able to go back and find the transitional periods of where things changed. And I never perfected the set, but I definitely was aiming for certain perks the entire way through. So I think that I might include that now. I might include that whole like step-by-step process of doing that in this series, just to, one, elongate it, because I do enjoy being a Peaceful Guardian, and two, just to give you guys like an insight of what I was doing to make that series so successful, I guess. I don't remember. Is there a specific thing that I have to do to get this to trigger? Or do I have to do that mission? Okay, oh, randomly gave me the old hunger. That's interesting. Okay. Poison to recover the blade of famine. That is literally like, do the raid. That's what that mission was. It was literally are we already 32? Holy crap! How are we already 32? What is this? Chain lightning? That's perfectly fine with me. Also, I put on a shader. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Probably noticed that at the beginning of the episode. But I did put on a shader because I didn't like the back. I mean, we did actually match, which was kind of cool. But I didn't like the way it looked. I like the way this looks better. I don't know. I like red, white, and black. Preferably orange, but there's not an orange, white, and black shader. So I guess I'll go with the red, white, and black shader. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but what do we need to get done? We can do one more thing in this episode. This episode has literally been all over the place, so... Let's see. Lost the light. That's such a... That mission is going to take a long time, I feel. Is there something else we can do? I feel like the Lost to Light mission is going to be absolutely awful, because most of it is like that one boss. Isn't that the one? That's the one you get the black spindle on, and that mission is absolutely terrible with guns, let alone as a Peaceful Guardian. I feel like that mission is going to be a whole episode in itself, with a lot of jump cuts and rage on my part. What do we have here? Is there anything? What is this? What even mission wants us to go here? Or what quest? Probably... What quest wants us to go here? Is it... Oh, it's the Taken War Petra. That's the one. That's where it wants us to go there. What's here? King's Fall, whatever. I don't know why that's already unlocked. This is the... Okay. There's literally nothing that it wants to do. Like, there's a bunch of, like, stuff that I haven't done. I feel like this mission's going to take a long time to do. Just in general. I mean, we could do that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at our patrols, our bounties. A couple more super kills, Cabal Matrix Ultras. There's really nothing that... I feel like this is going to take a whole episode to do itself. I feel like this mission is going to take a whole episode, and I don't want to, like, skimp out on that episode, because I feel like it could be a good episode, but I feel like it's also going to get skipped out. What is... Is that where the strike is? It seems so strange. What triggers the sword? I'm going to go back to the tower, see if, like, the sword just randomly triggers. I thought it was that calcified fragment one. Maybe it's Lost to Light. I don't know. I'm wasting a lot of time right now, but this episode's been all over the place, but that was completely purposeful, so I hope this little change to things is okay with you guys. Just try to switch it up every once in a while. You guys like Peaceful Guardian, so I like to try things that are new and different and whatnot on the channel, so yeah. I honestly don't know what triggers the sword mission. I thought it was just turning in those 5 calcified fragments. There's got to be something else that I need to do that triggers it. I'm just not sure what it is. Is it 10 calcified fragments? Once you get 10, does it trigger? What triggers the sword thing? Why don't I know this? I know it. You get the calcified fragments and you turn them in, and then after that, this occurs. But when? When is the question? Huh. Ha ha ha. Lord Shanks, how dare you not give me my sword request? I mean, I could very easily go over here and just be like, purchase the sword for the thing. Like, I could go over here and just be like, give me the exotic sword. I could just grab it like this. Like, see, it needs an exotic shard, but that's a whole bunch of legendary marks. But there's no point in grabbing these things because all they're going to do is just... See, some of these require exotic shards. I don't have... Can you believe I have no exotic shards? Like, I literally have none. But I do have a bulk caster on another character. I think the only thing that I want to do in this episode, just because I think it's going to be short, and I apologize for the shortness, but I think spending the marks right now on... I think spending the marks on the boots, but which one do I want? I mean, they're not much different. I could get both pairs. It's one thing that we've done in the past is just kind of buy a full set of Vanguard stuff. I think it's definitely something we could do. We have enough to buy 2 pairs of this, but I think getting... I don't care about sidearm, don't care about sidearm. What do I want? Do I want intellect strength, or do I want discipline strength? I think we need intellect discipline. Definitely need intellect discipline. And the reason I say that is even though we can't get it, we can get the intellect discipline there and the intellect discipline there. Actually, I'm going to run over to the Dead Orbit guy and see if I should purchase something from him if he's got intellect discipline, because I want intellect discipline. I'm not too worried about melee. Melee cooldown's relatively quick.
You want to know what is coming?
Yeah, well, let's actually check this out. Let's check this out real quick. Intellect strength. We're going to have a little bit of strength, but that's not a big deal. But I want to focus mainly on intellect discipline because having your super and having your nade up is imperative to being a Peaceful Guardian. I mean, if anyone's out there making a Peaceful Guardian in the same sense that I am, just because it's so difficult. That was the word I was looking for. So difficult to do things without having a nade, especially bosses. Not having a nade is incredibly difficult. Is this intellect discipline? It's discipline strength. Discipline strength. Discipline strength. Strength. And that wouldn't be bad either. Man, who has... I'm gonna run around real quick. I'm gonna run around and figure out what I want to do with gear and get preparatory for it, because I may need to switch allegiance. Also, why I'm here, I need to get a different sparrow. I hate my sparrow. Where is it? Sparrow? There you are. I want you, and I want you, just because I want to have them. And let's put on the Raven Steel. Yes, let's put on the Raven Steel. Even though the Tumbler's cool, we're going to put on the Raven Steel, and then we can get a better ship. Let's get a better ship. This one. Because it's collector's edition for the original game, and not everyone's going to have that, so I'm going to put that ship on. Alright, I'm going to run around and figure out who I want to side with. I was going to go with Dead Orbit, but Discipline Strength is kind of bad. Okay, after running around for a little bit, it seems as though that I'm going to have to rank them all up to rank 2, which isn't a challenge. It's not hard at all. Just, you know, get rank 2 on something, switch off, get rank 2 on something, switch off, get rank 2 on something, switch off, and then stick with one. Because I do want an intellect discipline build to start off with. Now, like I said, down the road, and I was talking about it earlier, one of the things that we need to do is min-max perks, get the whole perk set up, that kind of thing. But I think the best thing to start off with is getting these intellect discipline gloves, and as much as I don't want to get them, I think discipline strength, or intellect strength is going to be, actually discipline strength would be better than intellect strength, so I'm going to go with the discipline strength boots. Now, those are just going to sit in our inventory for now. And again, we have these, and I also think that somewhere, I think it's in my vaults, let me go check real quick, I'll be right back. Yes, and it's discipline strength, which isn't terrible. So I'm going to take the stag out. That's the only 2 things that I have. I have the stag, and that might be good, but I feel like this is more important. Increased melee attack speed is good. But then again, start shield recovery immediately after orb pickup is good as well, and more super energy from killing guardians is also good. Actually, more super energy from killing non-guardian kills with discipline strength would actually be really good if we tied it together with more pieces that did that. It's grenade throw distance. I mean, I really want the like bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. More. See, like this helmet is actually really good, even though it's got intellect on it. I don't really want the intellect on it because it has the super energy from guardian kills. So I think we're gonna run with the stag, put that on, and put that on when we can, and that'll put us way up there in the light. Because right now we're sitting good on light. We're sitting real good, but I've wasted... I shouldn't say wasted. I've done a lot of time of just, like, planning out the series. This is actually what I was talking about. I would sit here in the tower, run around, and decide what I wanted to do on the previous Peaceful Guardian. Like, how do I get the perks? How do I get the stats that I want? Where do I run around to? What do I level up? So I'm actually going to leave something up to you guys. Now, of course, we're going to get rank 2 and everything, so we can purchase what we need. Purchase what we need for stats. But down the road, there is going to be a faction that we're going to need to choose. We're going to need to choose a faction. So down in the comment section, I want you guys to put down what faction you guys want. And if someone has already commented Dead Orbit, you can comment Dead Orbit as well. But what I would prefer is if you thumbs up the other Dead Orbit. So whatever the top comment is, that's how I'll know. So at the end of the video here, that's why I like to ask questions, is at the end of the video. That way, you guys that watch it watch it all the way through, that really enjoy the series, and I've done this numerous times, and you guys should know this by now, the ones that watch all the way through, is that's when I ask the important questions. Is what faction do you want to see? How do you want the series to progress? What things do you want me to do? Those kind of things I ask at the end of the series, so you guys, the ones that watch the whole series, are the ones that are making the decision. Because the people, if I ask the question right at the beginning, the people that watch the first 5 minutes are making decisions for the people that don't, that watch the whole series, and I don't think that's fair. I think the guys that are the most dedicated to the series get to make the decisions in the series. So, down in the comments, now again, I'm going to get rank 2 and everything, and then we're going to move to it, but I want to know, Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, or Future War Cult. Which one do you want? Let me know. Also, right there is the stats at the end of this episode for my Peaceful Guardian. Link to the Destiny status will be down in the description, and if it doesn't work, you can always type in my PSN, and that is COS_YT. That's COS_YT. You guys can check that out if you guys don't believe those are my actual stats, but I doubt you guys don't believe that because you've seen me play through. But those are my stats right there. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Peaceful Guardian. I'm going to get out of here. Say my name is Matt, and I'll see you guys next time.